Welcome back. Here's your English summary of today's Fox News episode. Today's discussion focused on Thanksgiving travel and the heavy rush across the country. The guest explained that this week usually brings some of the biggest flight deals of the year. Airlines are preparing major sales, including round-trip flights to Europe under $500. And hotel chains like Hyatt, Hilton, and Marriott are offering discounts as well. He mentioned that international carriers already have sales active, and people who want cheap tickets should check now because some deals will disappear by Friday. They then talked about the stress of traveling during holidays, especially the risk of canceled flights and long delays. The biggest concern is not just weather, but the shortage of air traffic controllers. Because of this shortage, some airports may announce a ground stop, which means no plane can take off or land until it's safe. That creates a chain reaction of delays across the whole country. The expert said the most important thing travelers can do is stay informed. Keep the airline app on your phone, turn on notifications, and be ready to rebook yourself fast if your flight is canceled. You're competing with every other passenger on that same flight, so the quicker you move, the better chance you have. He even mentioned rebooking through direct messages on social media as a backup trick. They also discussed the new TSA rule. If you don't have a real ID, you may be moved to a separate screening line and charged an $18 fee for secondary screening. That fee used to be free. This change is meant to push people toward biometric identification and updated IDs. The deadline for real ID keeps being delayed again and again. Or as the expert put it, the government keeps kicking the deadline down the road. Eventually, most airports will use biometrics for security. Passengers will simply walk through a gate and be scanned automatically. Some people think this will make travel faster. Others feel uncomfortable with so much monitoring. Now, let's look at some useful English from the segment. Cropping up means something appearing suddenly or unexpectedly. In the conversation, it referred to travel problems that appear during busy holidays. For example, new issues kept cropping up during the trip. Rebook yourself means booking a new flight for yourself after yours gets canceled. For example, if your flight gets canceled, rebook yourself immediately on the app. Kicked down the road means delaying a decision again instead of solving it now. For example, the deadline keeps getting kicked down the road. Ground stop is when planes are not allowed to take off or land for safety reasons. For example, a ground stop in Chicago delayed flights nationwide. And shortage of air traffic controllers is a phrase used to describe a lack of enough staff to manage flights safely. This shortage is one of the main reasons holiday travel gets chaotic. That was your English summary for today. Learn English through American news every day. See you in the next video.